Senate chameleon Lindsey Graham realizes that Trump is no longer in office. And so much like he did with Donald Trump following the 2016 election, he's trying to suck up to President Joe Biden. But Joe Biden isn't really buying it because Lindsey Graham's been on the record saying some pretty heinous things about members of Joe Biden's family. Now, as he attacked Hunter Biden on one hand, he tried to suck up to Joe Biden on the other hand. And in mid-November, as he was publicly urging Trump to keep up the election fight, Graham made a previously unreported phone call to President-elect Joe Biden to revive a friendship damaged by his call for a special prosecutor to investigate the overseas business dealings of Biden's son, Hunter. Now, Lindsey Graham might think that he can straddle both sides and get away with it, but apparently it didn't work.
He's been straddling both sides for a long time.
Okay, according to the New York Times, Jesus, according to the New York Times, it was short, meaning the phone call, and not especially sweet. According to 3 people with direct knowledge of the exchange, Graham told Biden that in attacking Hunter, he had done only the bare minimum to satisfy Trump supporters back home. So Trump supporters, they ain't happy, right? Biden clearly not buying it. And I do want to just go to one Biden video that shows you how he feels about Senator Lindsey Graham.
They're asking Lindsey Graham. They have him under their thumb right now. They know, he knows if he comes out against Trump, he's got a real tough road for re-election. Number one, I am disappointed, and quite frankly, I'm angered by the fact he knows me. He knows my son. He knows there's nothing to this. Trump is now essentially holding power over him that even the Ukrainians wouldn't yield to. And Lindsey is about to go down in a way that I think he's going to regret his whole life.
What do you say to him?
I say, Lindsey, I'm just embarrassed by what you're doing for you. I mean, my Lord.
I mean, Lindsey Graham is pretty embarrassing, Cenk.
Yeah, there's so many parts of the story. First, notice that Lindsey Graham is an equal opportunity liar. He's like, no, I did the bare minimum for the Trump idiots, right? I don't really believe anything I'm saying, but I had to do a character assassination of your son to appease my monstrous base. I'm not sure you understand what you're saying. So number one, you think the base is terrible. Number two, you're willing to lie to them. Number three, you're willing to lie to everyone and pretend that you agree with them. And then you have the nerve to come back around at number four, tell Biden, oh, I said the most awful things about your son. But now I'd like to lick your boots. Is everything forgiven? No, everything is not forgiven. So look, Biden had a soft spot in his heart for Lindsey Graham, as you could tell from that clip, because they did a lot of things together. They started wars together. Oh. They gave tax cuts to the rich together.
So sweet,
right? I mean, they were
Biffy and Buffy.
They were really a great corporate partnership, a corporate Democrat and a corporate Republican, handing everything over to the donors together, and they had nice symmetry and got along. And the Republicans would say, "Oh, you have to give with the tax cuts for the rich," and Joe Biden would go, "Oh, golly gee, okay." And then the Republicans would say, "We got to do the war on drugs," and Joe Biden would say, "Oh yeah, I want to do the war on drugs even more. Let's imprison more black people." All those things happen. They happen. But now that it affects him personally, Joe Biden goes, "Wait a minute. I thought we were just imprisoning black people. You actually want to attack my son? Well, that's awfully conservative of you, Joe, to only care when it affects you, right?" So now, of course, people in the mainstream media and establishment Democrats will lose their minds. Oh, he just criticized Biden and he said things that are true about his record, that he helped incarcerate millions of African Americans, and that he was the author of those bills. Don't say things that are true that'll hurt our beloved Joe Biden. So I'm doing nuance. I'm telling you, I like what he said to Graham. But let's be honest, that they worked together the whole time, and Biden only cares because it affected him personally and his family. So that's just the reality. And they're all liars. They're all liars. And Lindsey Graham, like a dog coming to lick the new owner's boots.
That's what he does.
That's who he is. And it's really one of the most pathetic things I have ever seen. He said, of all the terrible, awful politicians we've ever covered, he's not the most evil, but he actually edges out Ted Cruz for most pathetic. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.